Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Joshua.
Shell.
One day, please. One day, please.
Never.
One day. That's all I'm asking.
Shut up, Samurai. We have a city to burn.
Wake the fuck up, Samurai. I just pissed the bed.
Up, Samurai.
Wake up, Mummy. I pissed the bed.
Put some iron in your mouth.
Put some iron in your mouth and pull the trigger.
Josh, I texted it to you.
Oh no, I see it.
Yes. It is perfection.
Imagine if we got one day we just had Keanu Reeves hang out here for us.
Text. Why are bottom text memes so funny? Y'all ever touch bottom text? Giving you my Woody finna make you.
Alright, cool. Hey, bitches, we back.
Who you calling a bitch?
Screen.
Yes, you did. Congratulations. Hey, buddy, you flying for Stupid Town?
So, as of now, started here. All right, you guys can stop now. Thank you. Guys can really stop now.
No. No, I've been given the power to make offensive memes, and I will not stop.
So,
What's that called, by the way? Send me the name of that website.
It's called
Pixel Frame.
Pixelframe.design.
Luigi's. Welcome to Luigi's Sex Dungeon.
Okay.
okay. There he is. Hello.
Is there a PH Playhouse one I can work with? Hold on. Oh, there's a Harry Potter one. Nice.
Stop.
Stop. No more. We're live. They can hear your voice. Damn it. Okay. So, what's up, Walnut?
Yeah, not much.
Oh, you just got home?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, We got that. We're gonna start without you because I know you were busy. You're here. We're good now.
Nah, I guess I got back just in time.
Coolness. So, from last time, you guys ended up closing the Oblivion gate.
Nice.
Now, the only thing I don't fucking remember is you got the dark orb from doing so, and that dark orb. You still have that dark orb in your inventory.
The dark orb.
Yeah, the one that keeps the power up was the Oblivion. Okay. Now, I don't know why I don't keep the list of stuff I have. So, might need you guys to go through some of the stuff that you have. So, Solaris got the multicolored cloak, right?
Yeah.
We got Ebony, hi. And then you have Ruby. Christ. What else do you have? What else did I give you?
I cannot remember.
Oh, you have those three things. Dantress had the Dale Gorath's amulet. Oh no! Wait. Who has Shale Gorath's amulet?
Me, Xantris.
So you have the mask of. I'm just gonna call it the mask of good and evil.
Okay, that's basically what I said too.
Yeah, just mask.
This
of good and
is
evil.
the mask.
No, we've gone past the singing. No singing, please. Not today. Not tonight.
All right, you want me to just read off what I have? 'Cause I gave you the list already.
Like I know you have the Blood Dragon dagger. I have
I have
the
I have
that-
the Blood Dragon dagger, the Black Dragon, Blade of the Black Dragon. I have the Blade of the Blood Red Dragon.
That's amazing because it's gone, baby.
Okay, so it's the dagger of the Blood Dragon and the dagger of the Red Dragon.
Yes.
So
I have both.
okay, so
I also have the Sword of the Ice Dragon.
Yeah. So I have Ebony. I've got.
you got Ivory also. Yeah, I completely forgot. You got Ivory. Hi, it's good to see you.
Ebony and Ivory.
Oh yeah, I
Michigan.
also have the Draconic Orb and the One Soul because I eat souls.
Wait, what Draconic Orb?
It just says Draconic Orb. It just gave me a Draconic Orb at the end of last session.
Oh,
Or the
yeah,
Daedric Orb.
Daedric Orb. And you have the Daedric Orb.
Enchanting orb. You guys want to enchant something with it?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think I can enchant my sword. It's silver. I think that's like. I'm not sure. I have.
Oh, wait, which one of
I
my
haven't-
swords takes souls again? I forget which one I used.
The Blood Dragon.
Oh, okay.
You have one soul. Well, and then you have Ivory, of course. All right, so Arya had. What do you have, Arya? I know you have Lulu. You have
There's the
Lammy.
the Ditto.
The what?
Yeah, you made some Ditto creature for me. I think that
Oh,
was
yeah,
2 sessions ago, and then I believe a Volpex. No.
Oh no,
what
you
is
got
it?
Espeon.
Psychic Eaters.
Got Espeon.
Yeah, Espeon.
Oh yeah, I also have Eve too.
Yeah, I got Eve down. I gave you so all you really have is just like basic, like companions.
Basically.
Oh, and I have Lammy.
Yeah, I got Lammy, Ditto, Lulu. Yeah. Oh, and Ditto can turn into a helmet of any type you want. Oh yeah, you have Sapphire. Bro!
What?
Oh yeah.
The Warhammer. There's the War.
The bro. The bro.
The bro.
Bro Sidon.
Bro sighted. Yeah. And okay, so
Buddy cards.
Ebony does 2d8 damage, right? Josh? Josh?
Yes, does 2d8 damage.
Ruby does 110. Ivory is a long sword, so it does 2. Go change this up.
Bro Sidon.
2d6. The blood dragon is 3d4.
It's actually 44.
44.
Whoa.
Overpowered fucking.
See?
So
Well, all my stuff is technically boosted as well because I got Eve and my cloak as well.
Yeah. Now the real question is what she's doing under that cloak.
Oh, I'm jaking it, bro. I'm just chilling here.
I'm
watching
Virgil.
you guys.
He's Virgiling it, guys.
Exactly.
like aggressively, like a Mortal Kombat character.
Dang right.
Oh, so Ivory does 2d6 and can do a lot extra damage to vampires. Did you guys use your keys for Mr. Pockets and Shady?
I don't think I used my phone.
I didn't use mine.
Okay, so you have one key. I know you got one, Arch, so did you use yours?
Nope.
I have one. The one who used it was Arya.
The one who got Ditto, yeah.
Dagger of the Red Dragon does 4d damage. And as capturing for the black one. The red did not go ahead and expose its powers yet. And Sapphire does I think 2d no.
Oh yeah, I also have Ivory.
Yes. Ivory does 2d6 and does extra damage to vampires.
Okay.
So Sapphire does 3d8 and has a 50% chance of freezing. And Lammy does
Lammy things, alright?
Lammy does everything. Lammy can fucking destroy universes if he wants to.
Lammy does
Yep.
1d6 damage. Ditto.
Bullshit. My baby is stronger than that.
That's all he's getting, baby. That's all he.
That's right, Lammy. Flip him off.
And then is a cult leader. Ditto can turn into any weapon in the game, like a regular weapon, nothing enchanted. So, any weapon. Eve and Lulu cannot fight.
No.
No.
But she does. Wait, what can she do?
So, Lulu can enchant people's or their companions weapons based on the day. So I would say right now it is because we stayed one night at the end and another night, it is a Wednesday. So it is Sunday Monday, Lulu. If Walter chooses, it does fire damage. Tuesday to Wednesday, and make sure you guys write this down too, like I am. Ice.
And this is for what now?
So this is for Lulu's ability.
Okay.
So Eve has not yet gone to go ahead and show her abilities to you. So there's something that she's hiding. That's to try to get it through. So Thursday through Saturday, it does leech. Got this down, Aria?
I don't think Ari's paying attention.
Aria? Oh, fuck, I need y'all to say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Wait until he gets back. Oh,
Alright, let's give up on him.
that was... Where he's at, but... So, you guys went ahead and finished with, went ahead and taking out the Oblivion Gate in Kvatch. Now, you guys started to go into the Kvatch town. So now, okay. But now, you go into the city right now with everybody going in. The whole place is destroyed. Smoke and brimstone all over the place. There are cabins and different types of buildings being destroyed. The only thing that has been kept okay is the Kvatch church. Now, with that, you guys look around and it's completely destroyed. Merchants are like their buildings are destroyed, and then there are a couple of inns and houses destroyed as well. And then directly right in front of you, I would say like 60 feet away, like a little bit to the upper right, there's an entrance and that goes into the Kvatch chapel. Now, Ari, are you here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'll let you know. So with Lulu on your side right now, Lulu, you have different with her on your side. Your weapons get different types of attributes on certain days. So Sunday through Monday, you get fire attributes. Tuesday and Wednesday, you get ice.
You're gonna have to send that over to me because I'm gonna forget that, my guy.
Oh, damn.
That's way too complicated.
Okay, I'll send it to you right now. The time. Weapons get attribute certain days because of Monday through Monday you get fire. Right, Tuesday through Wednesday you get ice, and Thursday through Saturday you get leech. So those are both. 4. There you go.
I say, let's walk straight through the front door of the chapel.
Okay. Now, You guys want to do that? Everybody's good with that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's pop up into church.
All right. So
What's good, my religious? Oh, I can't think of a word that starts with R that goes after religious. What's good, my Christian compatriots? How we doing today? Oh,
What's
telling the
good,
devil.
my religious rascals?
I was actually gonna narrate a little bit more, but okay.
Oh, my bad.
There's somebody I'm
Yeah,
looking for
fuck
here,
saying.
too.
We hate that guy.
So you guys keep walking in a rainy area. It's raining also because you got rid of the kid. All of a sudden you see like all bunch of places destroyed, and then you go towards the Kvatch chapel, and then all of a sudden you see a short sword pointed right at Solaris, directly pointed at you.
What did I do?
Who are you? What is your reason here? State your reason.
Okay, well, first things first, you can try to take the sword down a notch. All right, I'm not in here to threaten or harm anybody, and you're just trying to hurt me for no reason. I ain't do nothing to you, boy. Number one.
Bro, it's a woman first.
Okay.
And you got to roll.
Well, I couldn't tell by that mustache you got.
Bro, you got to roll for persuasion.
That would have been my third guess.
Roll a d20 for a persuasion.
All right, I'm about to roll it. I rolled a 14.
Okay. She brings down the sword gently. Gently. Like, state who you are and why are you here. So, and with that, it is a red guard woman with braids in her hair. She is wearing I would say light, like heavy armor. I wouldn't say light. I would say like chainmail armor with a nice little design. It is all white with a type of wolf design, and it was the symbol for Kvatch. So she was someone of the city guard.
We've come to rescue you. I mean, you could be a bit nicer.
Exactly. Is this how you treat all your rescuers?
Actually, I have a question for this woman.
Okay. So first off, she with them saying that, she looks around and she sees that everything is okay. She's like, you guys are here to rescue us?
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's not like we came here. It's not like we came to this destroyed town to shop.
We didn't come here for the restaurants. We heard the restaurants were terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually a guy I'm looking for who supposedly is around here. Can I ask about him?
She looks at you. She's like, which guy are you talking about?
There's he's a Dunmer, a writer. His name is Jube, Jiub.
Jube, Jiub. That's a weird name.
That's how his name is spelled.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Yes. Try looking under the word saint. Heard he's kind of a big deal. I wanted to go get his autograph. I heard he was probably around here. I'm hoping he's still alive.
Saint Jube?
Saint Jube, my guy.
So with that type of situation, she explains to you, there hasn't been a Saint Jube around here as of recently. He came a couple of days ago, but he has left the town since.
Okay, that way I know you're a terrible dungeon master, because if you knew, in the section, Saint Jube was canonically killed in Kvatch by a scamp.
A scamp?
As revealed in Skyrim in the Soul Karen.
Okay.
First of all, this is homebrew, so you can shut your facts up, sir.
We still need to operate under the canon.
No, we don't.
Not.
We do not. Just please don't do that. I hate that so much. It's just.
All right, fine. All right, no being meta. Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah. Yes, please. Because as I said, like, it's strictly homebrew. So that's why like everything. That's why you see like everything like that is not part of the game. Is like part of the game.
The canon is only the foundation. We can change everything we want.
We tell our own stories in this dark, decrepit age.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, if you excuse me, I am going to flirt with this knight.
Of course you are.
Somebody has to.
Stop. All right. So with that happening, with that, they didn't, like, of course. So now going through this, now since we already added this, now, the knight knew nothing about Saint Jude, nothing at all. So, with that, he points at a possibility, someone who possibly would know, and then was pointing at the priest in the Kvatch temple. So, they're gonna do.
That would be an alternate universe where he's still alive then.
Yeah, so it probably could be an alternate.
Oh yeah, we get to team up with Jube. Nice.
Yeah, so she points at the priest. She's like, "Why don't you go speak to the priest right there? He probably would know somebody."
We will in due time, but what's your story? Why are you exactly here? What happened?
It's like overnight. So my story is that I'm just homeless in the Kvatch streets, and with that, I need to find a way to make a living. So I went ahead and made myself useful in the watch guards here, and a knight came to guard for Kvatch. But then everything went straight to hell when the Oblivion Gate came.
Ah, just like Les Miserables.
Now, with that, the eyes of the guard widens Arya. Like, oh my goodness! She runs towards Arya. Would you happen to be a paladin? Do you happen to be a holy person? Arya?
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay. Well, we've kind of need someone of a holy person with us at the. We need really, like, some help from the gods themselves right now. Can you help us in any type of way? You come pray with us.
Does you really think the gods give a shit about us?
You just opened an Oblivion.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
Arya, like, let Arya have her speak here.
I don't really know if this is going to help because I don't follow the Oblivion gods, so
Well, no,
I
this
don't
is
think you need.
They're the same 9 gods throughout the entire franchise, man. What are you?
well. Here's the thing. It's a temple of Kvatch, so it is it is one of the temple of the 8.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the problem. The one I picked was from the Forgotten Realms for Dungeons and Dragons, not for Skyrim or.
Oh, you mean
Elder
Elder
Scrolls.
Scrolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but with that, so he says, "Well, if any type of way, we do need some type of help from a major figure like you are, like you. Would you please go ahead and help us and bring up the morale for the people and the watch?"
Yeah, I guess I can.
So, with that, the guard grabs Arya's hand to bring her in. Everybody starts moving into the Kvatch Chapel. Right there, you see 2 guards on each side. There are 2. So right here, you can tell. Go ahead and like sort of draw it out. And you have that little chapel right here. Right here, there's 1 door, 2 door, and another door on the other side. You guys went through. Then right in there is 3 pillars connect to the door. To connect to the roof right here, going down. Same 3 pillars across, and then right in the middle is like a little prayer area. And by those areas, there's a whole bunch of beds with civilians in Kvatch, and there is a priest right there. I would say brunette type hair. He's like in his mid 30s. While the other guards, one is guarding here, the other one's guarding on the other side, and then you guys came in through this entrance right here. Okay. So with that happening, she waves to the priest, and then with that, you know, there is the priest comes close to you guys. Hello, blessed be to you guys. Blessed be to you, fine travelers. I'm sorry that you all had to come to the chapel and under these weird circumstances. Maybe there could be some help that you could provide for these people that of course used to live here, but it seems like we cannot live here no longer since we are still being attacked by the Daedric monsters from the Oblivion gates.
Those bastards.
May I have your names, please?
I'm Solaris. That is Arya. That, my friend, this is a beautiful little lammy. And
He waves.
it's a good boy, lammy. The rest of you want to introduce yourselves?
No, you may not have my name. My name is Centris.
All right.
Wow. For once, someone made a pun worse than I could. I'm losing my edge. I need to start making worse jokes.
I give you gold and you can squat.
I'm Tag.
So we have Arya, Tag, Valeris, and Xantris. I appreciate you all coming here, stopping the situation. I see if you since you came through the main gate, you stopped the Oblivion gate.
Duh. How do you think we got here?
Oh, blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Can you not be a dick for 5 seconds? This is a holy man.
I don't care.
And then
Ask stupid questions.
Hey, you don't go around trying to diss priests. There's a whole thing about that.
Yeah.
yeah, in this area there is actually. So with that, you hear Shale Gorath go off.
Scottish fuck.
Xantris, down here. Like,
What's going on?
then the Emperor said you have to find his son.
Oh yeah, I forgot the little bastard was somewhere around here.
Yes, you're in a Kvatch now. Go ahead, look for it, lad. And he just hears. And of course, the weapons come out and introduce themselves. Hello, how are you? My name's Ebenezer. Nice to meet you. Whatever. Ruby comes out of his sheath a little bit shaking and scared. Ruby, don't talk to me. Bye. Ivory comes out of her sheath. Like, my name is Ivory. You know, I love pumpkin spice. I love going shopping. I love everything together. You know, this is Xantris. I love Xantris. Xantris.
I do.
And then we got Sapphire. Ah, dude, nice to meet you, man. And then he's like, he uses his like his whole entire like the mallet head to bring up his hand, and then he like fist bumps it, his handle. Like, bro, nice to meet you, man. And then, and Martin kind of laughs. He's like, I like the Sapphire weapon. Actually, pretty nice.
I almost forgot to mention my wife Eve.
Oh, Eve goes ahead. Martin looks at Eve, which that's his name, Martin. Sorry,
Brother Martin.
Little Martin. Father
I
Martin.
kind of figured.
Father Martin. Martin looks
Father
at
Martin.
Eve. Exactly. Father Martin looks at Eve and asks, "Have we met before?" Eve shakes her head. No, I've never met you in my life. Then he's like, well, it's nice to meet you. And then he points at Lulu. Is like, oh, who is this lady? What is this lady's name?
Don't want to introduce your wife. It's crazy.
Yo, Arya.
Imagine Daria.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so I need you to be on this, homie. Come on. So he's pointing at Lulu right now. Like, oh, and who is this nice lady?
That's Lulu.
Okay.
Without the lemons.
No problem. So he goes ahead and bows, introduce himself, and then he goes ahead and pulls out a nice like one of those I would not say a sweet roll, but I would say like a type of candy, like a type of like one of those candies that they have in Skyrim and Oblivion. And he gives one to Lammy. Nice to meet you, Lammy. And then of course,
What do you say, Lammy?
and Lammy bows with thank you. Then he gives a celery stalk to Espion. Type of way. And then Ditto just pops up on his arm, which shocks him a little bit. But then Ditto smiles, and then he gives Ditto a celery stalk as well. Well, this little creature, little slime creature, is not the seen today. So, with that, he says, "You guys can stay here at the chapel as much as you like, but we must try to find a way to take back the Kvatch castle. If you guys."
I think we
Alright.
can do that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it'd be nice. I do need to stretch my legs a little bit. You know, get my battle self a little. You know, get better at battling is the point I'm trying to make.
Now, with that happening, you see a shining red light in your pack. It is the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah.
You still have that thing?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought you sold it off a long time ago.
No, I was planning to, but apparently it's still here.
Martin, so you pulled it out, so it comes out of your pack, and then it wraps itself around Martin's.
Martin,
are you the king?
Like, what are you talking about? And this is the Amulet of Kings. Where did you get this? What do you know about the Emperor's death?
How did you know the Emperor's dead? Yo, I pull out my sword on Martin. How do you know the Emperor's dead? Wait a minute. That was supposed to be kept hush hush. Yo, wait a minute.
No, with everything of information about the Emperor's death, it was spread out through the whole land. The Black Horse Courier, which is our news, literally spread out through all different towns, especially the Imperial City. They found his body. He was completely dead, and robes were...
That was supposed to be kept hush hush. Somebody talk.
well, it's not like we killed him.
We didn't kill him, but we were the only ones there besides his personal guard, who was supposed to keep everything quiet.
Or maybe someone in his personal guard was responsible for this.
So, and he's looking at you guys. You guys have not answered my question. How were you able to get the Amulet of Kings? This is a very...
Oh, he gave it to us.
Oh, he gave it us. I'm showing him the badge of the Emperor, or knighthood, the sash of knighthood.
Like, only someone who was trusted by the Emperor would have one of these. It's like all of you have. They said that the only one that is able to wear the amulet is one of the bloodline. But why am I wearing? But why am I wearing it? Is there something that you're not telling me?
I mean, you know about as much as we do, buddy. And considering he was a king, he probably got around.
So I'm gonna pull him to the side. I gotta tell you something, Martin. A little secret mission I've been put on.
Okay. Walks with you. In confusion. What's going on?
So I was tasked secretly by the Emperor himself to find his long lost son, and that apparently would be you.
He's like, I'm Uriel Septim's lost son? That's not possible. That's not possible. My father was a farmer. There was no way that I could be in any type of way Uriel Septim's son. Who told you to look for me?
Listen, buddy. You got the necklace of kings on you. I was tasked to find someone who can wear this necklace. It's on you.
So he looks at it and he's like, even though it's crazy, you might be telling the truth right now. I'm one of Uriel Septim's son, huh?
Apparently, you are the new emperor.
Interesting is a funny word to put it. It's a funny way to put it.
Like that I know that I must go ahead and go see Joffrey about this. Maybe he could tell me the rest.
Possibly.
But
I'll come with you on that journey.
yeah, Joffrey has an actual chapel right outside of Coral, but I can't leave just yet. I have to make sure that this whole entire city is safe enough for everyone to leave and be able to go ahead and escape properly. Because we cannot leave until we find our Jarl. We can't find our leader in any type of way. We have to find if he's safe, if he's alive, or if he's dead. We have to try to go ahead and try to seize that castle, but it's overran by Daedra. And I cannot.
God.
So he looks at you. He looks at Xantris and he states, "I will make you a deal. If you could go ahead and try to save this town and what's left of this town, then I will go with you. Go ahead and see Joffrey at that chapel. He has all type of information from the Emperor, since he used to be the Emperor's personal guard."
See, the problem with that is, I don't really trust Joffrey right now. The information he held was supposed to be kept hush-hush.
So you've
My
met.
only goal is getting you back to the Imperial capital.
Well, here's the thing.
This does have to be a group decision, so.
This is a good decision.
Well, no, he's on the side right now speaking, so you guys don't know what he's talking about. So now,
What do you guys think he's talking about over there?
So, Marvin, Imperial Palace.
Martin.
Your job, Martin.
So you never met Joffrey. So you only met a different person. Joffrey is retired and he's a monk. So someone new. Like I understand, but I cannot leave until this city is done. Until the city is safe. I will not leave and I will not go nowhere until the city is safe. Any type of way. So
How about this, Martin? Can you tell me if there's any draconic items around? This is Kvatch, after all.
well, now you have to go ahead and try to
Roll persuasion.
yes, because with that I know you're trying to persuade him to tell his secret.
So, what's that? That's D20?
Add D20.
No.
Roll a
I was
D20.
asking.
Yeah, roll a D20.
7 plus 3, so 10.
So he says, "I'm not sure. I've never heard of any type of draconic items around here. But as I said, there is a possibility if you go ahead and seize that castle, there's whatever you want. I think the actual accounts over there would give you what you're looking for. Tell you where you can find it." But he crosses his arms, says, "But I will stand firm that I am not leaving until he is safe. If he is safe or can hear about what happened to him, I will stay here at this chapel." He goes ahead and looks at all of you, and then he brings Xantris with the group. I
give him a real dirty look, but then I say, "All right, guys, let's go clean this castle."
Oh no.
So Here's the deal. So Martin looks at you guys. Before I was even a priest of Kvatch, I used to dabble in Daedric works. I used to dabble in Daedric magic. Now, here's what it is. I can go ahead and make sure that, you know, everything will go smoothly here. If you go ahead and seize that castle and make sure to find out what's wrong with the count, or if you don't, I will personally tell the guard captain that you had something to do with it.
Oh shit! He's blackmailing us.
And trust me, I can make it happen with me being a priest of Kvatch. Imagine me, a priest, getting hurt or any type of way, having the amulet of kings around my neck, and I explain to them where they got it.
Wait, what happened? What is he doing?
He's blackmailing us. And he's not even a black male.
Okay, Martin. I don't think you really understand your position here. Yes, we'll clear the castle, but otherwise, you have no room to blackmail us.
Then he really looks at you with a grin. I'm like, he says, "Do you wish to play this game? I'm telling you right now, you will not win."
Yeah, you're gonna want to shut up, buddy.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Because with that,
he's a man of the church. If he wants to blackmail us, he's going to. That's the thing about people in the church. They will do a lot of shit.
Especially
do a lot of shit for free.
Especially priests in Oblivion have major power. So he looks at Xantris. Okay, I'll sweeten the deal. Make it a sweet deal. If you go ahead and clear that castle, I won't tell about the Amulet of Kings. We will go to Joffrey's chapel and talk to him. But once we get there, I will convince Joffrey to go ahead and give you items to help you on your travels. Especially
you telling about the Amulet of Kings doesn't really harm us. That's on you, really. We did our job. We could really just walk out if we wanted.
Well, if you walk out in any type of way, I'll give it to Joffrey. I'll tell him who you are, and you'll be wanted all over Cyrodiil.
Yeah, let's not do anything that would get us into trouble.
Yeah, stop trying to fucking measure your dick with the priest, okay? It's not gonna work.
And especially when you have a floating woman right next to you, wearing all green, kind of hard to miss you.
Yeah, I'll be alright. For sure, why not? Let's...
Then with that, Martin points the way right here to the door outside. Right here, so like you're right here in the chapel, and he's like, "Go ahead, find out what happened find out what happened to the count, and then with that, I will go ahead and help you out in any way that I can." That's the deal. But if you choose to leave right now, I will make sure that you will be hunted all over Cyrodiil with the guards. And any city.
Why must you blackmail us? That's the real question that I have here. What's the point of blackmailing us in the first place?
Well, the fact of, one, you have Sheogorath's amulet around his neck. You don't think I don't know about the Daedric items? I was one who studied many Daedric items in my time, and I know about Sheogorath's amulet. I know about the crazy things that he does, and how madness goes ahead and follows him wherever he goes. So with this, I'm telling you right now, imagine me going ahead and actually telling people that you have the amulet, and they could go ahead and see that you have any Daedric items on you. They'll think that you're part of the Daedric cult and take you down. Reason why I have to go ahead and think about the safety of the Kvatch people, and nobody's willing to come out here. None of the guards, nobody from any other towns are willing to help out. So you are our only choice. So I have to do what I can.
Blackmailing us was unnecessary. It's not gonna make us want to help you more. In fact, it'll make us want to help you less.
Yeah, well, you take it or leave it. What would you prefer? Either you go ahead and see in the castle, see what the count is, and maybe the count has some good stuff that you're looking for if he's willing to give it to you, especially if you save him. Or I will find ways to make you guys enemies of Cyrodiil.
I mean, can I pull Arya to the side real quick? Away from Martin. Let's talk about this Arya real quick.
Yeah, let's not talk about this. I think it's plainly obvious what we should do.
Yeah, I'll go to the side and talk to you about it.
I'm also pulling the heart. Let's have a huddle, guys. Let's have a huddle real quick.
Team meeting.
I'm just gonna whisper. Technically, aren't we all already like enemies of Sir? We're all.
No, you guys are. I'm not.
We all met in a prison cell. I don't.
You met me in a bar.
Yeah, that's true. You just joined randomly, but so. Oh yeah, we haven't told you. Yeah, we're all technically criminals. We don't know why you willingly joined us.
I caught on. I caught on.
Technically, not exactly a criminal because I haven't broken a law.
Actually, no.
You're an accessory to murder.
Kidnapped.
You killed many people. You've kidnapped. How do you think we got?
No,
here?
I didn't.
You were all in prison cells. So
We were all prisoners.
remember, nobody knows why you guys escaped. But also, like while you said that, you opened your big mouth, and Martin heard that.
I said I'm whispering to everybody in the huddle.
Oh, okay.
You heard it.
Okay. All right, no problem. Go ahead. You didn't hear it.
Everybody in the huddle.
I haven't done anything wrong this entire time except for defending myself in an act of self-defense, which is completely legal.
Yeah. And
They lost us sleep with
I don't know.
the. Oh, wait, never
I don't know
mind.
exactly what you're insinuating, sir, but if my memory is correct, I woke up in a separate prison cell chained to a wall while you were trying to finagle the Emperor while planning on how to was it rob him or flee from him?
First of all, we were all locked up.
hold up a second. Whose background noise is
Whose
that?
dog is that?
That's my dog.
Yeah, can you please try to put some headphones in or something, man?
Tell the baby to be quiet.
First of all, sir, we were all chained to that wall. And secondly, you're the one who lockpicked us out.
I don't even have lockpicks.
It was the other guy. It was he's no longer
I was
here.
the only one trying not to swindle the dude that could have literally released us. I was the one that was going to be completely compliant and vet every single person in the castle to keep the man alive.
Okay. Let's get back. Let's get back to the point here. He is trying to blackmail us when we can just move on. We don't have to.
Okay, well, I mean, you're the sinfully unlawful member of the party, so you know, I do owe you that. I will look away from one thing once favor from the cave incident in town. Yeah, so I mean, like, technically, you know, if someone happens to disappear, and I'm not saying you should, I'm not condoning it, but, you know, if the blackmailer disappears or, you know, you uncover worse dirt on said blackmailer, I mean, you could cash that favor in very quickly.
You know, very true, very true. So, you know, I think I'm going to sneak out of this whole thing and try to look into Martin's chambers.
So,
All right. Well, how about we all? Okay. Well, if you really are trying to do this, let's at least be smart about it, and let's at least, ask if we can stay in the chapel for the night before we go on our supposed death-defying adventure.
Agreed.
So here's the downside to this.
What?
Martin looks and gets to a point where he's getting very impatient. In the process of that, pulls out a red book, opens it, waves his hand.
Yeah, I have a messenger.
In the process, Sheogorath's necklace wraps around Xantris's neck and lifts him up and towards Martin.
Oh shit!
What you want, Martin?
That's considered a hostile action.
So he's looking at you. He's like, look. Now,
Hey, Martin, what would you say it's morning around here? I'm just have a question. I had one question.
no, it's afternoonish.
Fuck.
So he goes ahead. He lifts you up, choking you with Sheogorath's amulet.
The force.
He's like, and he's bringing you closer. He's like, now, I'm not asking you. You must understand that our situation is dire. We have no choice. We have no choice because we have no way of exiting out of here. We have no people to go ahead and actually save anybody in the castle because we don't have that many guards. So here's what it is. You will go to the castle with your friends. Or if not, I will make sure that every issue or every item that you have, especially from your Daedric items, has a Daedric curse that you will never shake off.
Motherfucker, we were just talking. Why do you have to be such a bit? You know what? Fine.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
we'll
I don't
go to
want
the
to help
castle. Yeah,
No.
we'll go to the.
I don't want to do no more.
So,
Nigga, you are hanging by your neck right now. Would you rather hang than help than just do this one quest and potentially kill someone for a lot of loot and money?
One quest.
You know
They
what?
can't
Actually,
even
I got
themselves.
a question here on this one. Okay, so let's say we go to the castle. Okay, let's say we clean out this castle for you. Okay, what exactly do we get out of this other than you trying not to falsely blackmail me or my compatriots?
so he goes ahead, he unwraps the amulet off of Xantris's neck and puts Xantris on the benches. And then in the process takes out an apple and gives it to Xantris and everything. And he says, here's what it is. Any type of crimes that you guys have done, especially now with the fact that I know where my bloodline is, I will convince every town to go ahead and just get rid of whatever crimes you have done, whatever crimes you have set for yourself, and any extra help that you need, especially from me, I will make sure it happens. I will make sure it happens. And then he looks right there at the bottom of the stairs. At the bottom of those stairs is a special item that you guys can go ahead and take for yourself. You take that item. With that, you could use it on your journey. And then
Okay.
so, with that, in the process, he's like, I'm just gonna hand it to someone, to one of you guys. Go ahead and work. So he goes to Tag. He pulls out of his robe, and then he tosses him a topaz.
Nice.
So with that, he's like, I'm going to give this to your friend right here, but I also need to try and make some amends. In the process of this, Martin goes to Xantris. He tells you, stand still. Where is an all-black amulet of Sheogorath. He goes ahead, uses his Daedric magic, and whoever has that stuff in the background, please.
It's the man with the dog. Velvet.
Alright.
Velvet.
Thomas,
What?
your
You
background
can hear your
noise.
background, man. We heard you playing the Nintendo Switch.
Are you playing Tack and the Power of Juju?
No, I don't have that.
Yeah, but I just need you to like lower the background volume, please.
Okay,
What?
fine.
Yeah, plus, so with that, he goes to Xantris, waves his hand over Sheogorath's amulet, and turns it into a gold amulet with a diamond covering the mouth. Like, so with that, he tells you, when it starts shining, take it off your neck and then toss it in the air. And then something special will happen. I'm gonna give you that as an apology. I promise you that this is going to be something that you're gonna like.
Okay.
So, with that, as I said, it's Shea Gorath's whole thing. It like his face is twisted. It's like a swirled twist in gold with a diamond in front.
Okay.
So, with that, he gives it to you. Like, I hope you can accept this as my apology.
I take a bite of the apple and give him a air 5.
He does.
Alright, let's go.
He does the air 5 with you. All right. So he points. So remember now, as I said, he gave Tag the topaz key. He points down to the stairs. There is a chest right there that uses this key. So if you want, you could go ahead and get your prize to help you out. So
let's go clear a castle, guys! Yay!
But there's probably some stuff we can take while we're there. In there, I mean, it's not like anybody's going to be using it.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm just sick of this bullshit. I'm tired of motherfuckers blackmailing and trying to take from people just because they need help. Like, can't you just ask?
Dungeon
normally?
Master, is there anybody else like outside of the church? Just like random random people outside, or they're all inside of it?
everybody's inside. Everybody's inside at the
Okay.
moment.
So are we leaving the church, guys? What's happening here?
Well,
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
we're
out
gonna-
of here and go to that fucking castle.
Okay, and just I just want to put this up. Just before we leave and walk out the door, I'm throwing an apple in somebody's face. I'm throwing this apple at somebody's head. I don't care. Fuck this church.
oh, now Martin looks at Tag. I'm like, do you want to get your item from your chest?
Sure.
So with that, he goes ahead and takes Tag a couple of stairs down. In the process of that, there is a big door that opens up, and with that, there is a topaz chest right in the front. Okay, so
Use the key.
with that, you're using the key right now to open the topaz chest. It opens up, and you see yourself a topaz longbow.
Oh fuck! Not another one! No! Please don't let this one talk. Please
We
don't
have
let
so
this
many.
one talk.
Based on this reaction, I leave it.
So on this aspect, the topaz thing actually brings out a aura hand and closes the door right in front of you.
Damn it.
And then it
This is
shines.
the first time this has happened.
And then it shines right in front of you. And then, with this instance, it goes ahead. It does like a circle around you, like all presentable. So it is. So with that, it puts itself in your hand. So now it's yours.
By the way, did you see the DM?
No, I'm looking away from the screen.
No, Dungeon Master.
So, with this aspect, the actual bow says this. Actually has sentience. But hello, young traveler. How are you today?
Fine. Slept on my arm this morning.
Well, gosh darn it, I'm so glad to see you, son. My name is Topaz. Nice to meet you.
I'm Tag.
Oh, okay. You Tag. Nice to meet you, Tag. Nice to meet you, Tag. All right. We're cool. We're cool here, son. All right. So let me tell you something. Whatever you need, I'll make sure that I'll go ahead and get everything set for you. All right. Everything you need. You need me to go ahead and mark down someone. You need to take out someone, shot in the head, any type of thing. I'll tell you right now, son. You're gonna get it done. All right. You're gonna get it done. All right.
Why?
All right.
Why does this guy sound like Bobby from fucking Brickleberry?
I'm just telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Probably a slightly more coherent version of Mr. Mackey, to be honest.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna get done. It's gonna be more deader than my mom's girl parts. All right, but anyway, let's get going.
Oh, wait, no, he sounds like the whatever the fucking one clothing shop from that one episode of Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Oh, I don't know. It's supposed to sound like something.
Oh, the freaking you want me?
I think a pretty girl like you back home. Hey, maybe my daddy will love me again.
I could have done it. I could have. You know what? I'm actually gonna change his voice up now.
You're literally doing the voice.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna try to give it a cool one.
Ugh.
A cool Southern voice.
Yes,
Like,
Android 13. All right, son.
Android 13 isn't bugged.
What, man?
Oh, no. Oh, no, I was thinking of Android 15. Never mind.
13. So, all right, son. Let's get moving. Let's go ahead and make sure we get whatever adventure you get done. So he wraps around your chest. The topaz bow shoots within 100 to, because it's a long bow, 100 to.
I'm not expecting bows though.
Hey, you get what you get.
I'm barely using you.
So what it does, it shoots 100 to 160 feet. And it does based on the distance, it does in between either 2d10s or 4d10s. And it has a 50% chance of paralyzing.
Okay, that would sound helpful if I was a stealth archer, but I'm not a stealth archer.
Huh?
Just saying.
Now,
I'm stealth.
Now, with this, of course, every single one of them have different abilities. The ability is that the topaz bow can actually split into two daggers. Well, no, longbow, so it's gonna be two short swords. And what? Yeah, so you get two of them. If you decide to split it apart, and then each one of them does 1d10 damage. There you go.
Got my own weapons I like using though.
You're getting new ones.
Yeah, well, we got new ones. You're gonna get this. Like this is what's gonna happen.
Give it to Arya.
Over there, like, I want blue jeans. You're getting slacks.
Exactly. Array's got sapphire. Freaking.
Couldn't give me a jade or something.
Right, Ben?
Couldn't give me something green. Okay.
Will you stop complaining, please? Gee.
All right, you're getting free stuff.
Yeah, you're getting free shit. Literally, like Like you're literally getting something that's
I'm a beggar and a chooser.
Well, no, well you gotta choose. Stop being a spoiled brat.
Okay, fine. I'll take the bow.
Right? I gave you the fucking Elmo spoon. You better eat the fucking cereal. It's not Cookie Monster. No, it's Elmo. And it's a bigger spoon.
Actually, my favorite's Kermit.
Man, fuck your frog. God damn it.
Fuck your frog. Well, you see, you can't actually fuck me because apparently Alex Jones was right. They put chemicals in the water, and well, now I'm gay.
Oh well, you see, you can't go ahead and put your thing in me because obviously I'm probably I'm leaning on the other side of the batter's plate. You know what I mean? Wah!
I'm on the other side of the pond, if you know what I mean.
All right. So with that, you got the bow. The bow is attached to your back now. And then, with that, he says, "All right, son, let's start heading out. Let's go ahead and do what we gotta do. Ready for work." So, you're going back up. You gotta be reunited with everybody, and then, with that, the sword starts speaking. They're like, "Oh my god, dude, it's Silpass, bro!" You know, then like. The Ebony and Ivory and Ruby sigh and they're like, like Topaz, how's it going, bro? He's like, and then he's like, how's it going, little brother? It's good to see you again. Then on the cloak that Solaris has, one of the shapes, because it looks like a hexagon with like a circle in it, starts glowing yellow, like a yellowish topaz color.
What's this? What's this about the? Oh boy.
Got another one, son. Let's do it. Alright. So, with that, Martin points you.
If he says get her done, I'm chucking him into the fucking sun.
It's more of like Sandy Cheeks country.
Okay, so not Larry the Cable Guy?
Alright, no, you gotta do it like this. Get her done. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm doing like.
I told you, you owe me $5,000 for legal fees.
You owe me that $5,000 in legal fees. Do I bring in Quaker Romeo?
Oh God, why not just make this thing sound like Boomhauer?
That does sound like Boomhauer.
Yeah, you know, I could just switch it. You know, I could just switch it to Boomhauer if I wanted to right now. If you want me to do that.
Yes, actually.
So,
dude, that'd be funny.
So you rather have Boomhauer?
Yes, I love Boomhauer. He's one of my favorites.
Okay, no problem. So we'll do that for.
Increase the work for you.
Oh, fine, that works. That's fine. Whatever you want for that one. Since we get Boomhauer, because I was trying to do a country voice, a southern drawl or something, but now we're gonna do Boomhauer. I thought Boomhauer.
That's technically still southern.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do Boomhauer because it would probably annoy people even more. But now you know what? We're gonna annoy people.
Okay.
So, with that, Martin goes ahead and goes to Arya, explains to Arya. Please just go ahead. So Martin's speaking to you, Arya. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So Martin goes to you and says, please make sure that the account is safe. If not, just do me a favor. Bring back his ring. The ring is a symbol of his royalty. We want to make sure that it is actually safe. If he's safe, please bring him back to the chapel. So, with that, Martin goes ahead and does a prayer of Akatosh to everybody, and everybody starts shining. Even, Lammy, everybody, the weapons, everybody starts shining. So now, he just points out to the right door, and then he says, good luck on your task. Okay? So, you say now you guys want to head out, alright? Oh. This, go ahead and state this. So before this, because Ventress goes ahead and talks to Arya, letting Arya know that he's gonna look around the castle by himself to see if there's anything else or any type of situation, any type of thing going on with the castle. So he leaves the group for a little bit. So it's now just Solaris, Haig, and Arya.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, other outside of the game, Arch had to go do something 30 minutes early, so he let me know before the game. So, with this, you guys leave out the right door, and you go through here. Right there, you see a bridge in a courthouse, right? A courtyard in the front.
All right.
With that, the courtyard is completely empty. But you see, well, not completely empty, but you see people such as dead guards and dead Daedric imps.
Meet up while Coda's barking.
Oh, she's barking at something outside. I can't stop her, man.
That's fine. It's okay. It happens. But with that type of aspect, all three of you look around the you guys are right here in this courtyard. So you're right here, this courtyard right here. So there's a big castle right there. There's an entrance right into that big castle. It has the banners of Kvatch on it. It is like painted like whitish, grayish stone with gray wool, gray roofs. And when
Rooms.
yeah, and then some of the rooms you see fire and smoke coming out of it. So you guys went ahead into the castle.
How many floors are in this castle?
So
About like 3, I think.
So at least like around three floors. Now, with that we gotta go ahead and see. We only see the inside of the castle. So, with that, you guys want to head into the castle?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's mosey on along into this castle.
Moving on up.
Okay. Arya takes lead. In the process, you guys are both right behind her. Lammy's right next to you, and Lulu is right on. Right. The Espeon starts shaking in anger, growling, while the Ditto starts going to Arya's wrist and points. In front of you are two to three. Oh, let me see. 3 Daedric warriors. One that it has heavy armor. One that has a black robe and a staff. And another that has two short swords. With that, you guys now have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Roll, and that's one. So here's one thing that happened. The Ditto on Arya's thing went ahead and covered itself around Arya's chest plate. Now,
You're okay with that Ditto squeezing your titties?
I got a 15.
oh,
I got a 4.
Damn. Can I use my 15 in order to protect Arya?
oh,
I got a 9 for me and the 3 for Lammy.
okay. So we got this. So once again, what were your numbers?
I got a 15.
Not
15 Solaris.
No, I got a 4.
Aria, once again.
I have a 9 for my character and a 3 for Lammy.
Now, go ahead and roll. Bomb. So, here's one thing about this now. Now, the Espeon now looks at Arya, and with that, hops off Arya's shoulder and stands right in front of Arya, ready to fight. So you now have to go ahead and roll a d20 for the Espeon.
7.
Damn.
Right.
Okay. So. So with this, we're gonna start it off like the Daedric Mage goes ahead and takes a look at you guys, readying its staff. Now with readying its staff, it goes ahead and casts it tries to cast a firebolt at you. So it's going to start. It's going to target. Going to target Solaris.
What the fuck did I do?
Who just existed? I'll complain for existing.
Fine, I tried to dodge it.
Oh. First, I'm gonna have to try to go ahead and if I actually land it. And what's your armor?
My armor is 12.
Okay. So with that, the Daedric Mage shoots a fireball right at Solaris, and then it just chips your armor to a point
Oh,
where
you said a fireball, right?
yeah, I believe it's a
Fireball's like a 25 by it's either a 25 or 30-foot AoE spell. Unless you mean firebolt.
Firebolt, excuse me, thank you.
Yeah, and then you'd have to roll the d20 to see if it hits him or not.
Yeah,
I think. Hold on. Let me pull the spell up.
by hand.
Firebolt. Cantrip, one action, range 120 feet.
Do I have to wait? Did I have to roll anything? So now I
Yeah,
dodge
you
it?
would. So you would roll a d20 to see if it hits him. If it does, you roll a 1d10 for fire damage. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
So it ends up missing anyways.
Oh, nice. Ha! I didn't even have to jump. Get good, scrub.
Yeah, so
I do a little dance.
no, that's why I'm saying that it missed him, but it chipped like a little bit of Solaris's armor to a point where it just falls off the shoulder.
What the fuck? This nigga done hit my bro, you pervert.
That. Got now Hague. Now so.
I have to roll again.
Well, yes. Well, you have to choose what action you want to do first. Because right in front of you, there is on the left side right here. Right in like you say, right in front of you. Left side there is the Daedric Mage try to attack Arya.
That bitch.
Yeah, and then that's the far left. Now in the middle of the room, Daedric Brutes, and right in front of you is a rogue.
Alright, well, roll 18.
Okay. So what are you gonna? What's the action?
Alright, I'm gonna run up to the rogue and jump and swing my sword down as hard as I can on his face.
Okay. So
Jumping slash.
So what weapon are you using? Your longsword or are you using it?
I'm using my longsword.
What does the longsword do on damage again? So you hit. What? I'm trying to see. Walter, can you find that out for me, please?
What do you need me to look up, buddy?
The damage for a longsword. The dice.
I have it recorded in the freaking D&D Beyond page. Why doesn't it say it on his damn regular info? I have to go into the damn weapon.
A longsword is 1d10 if it's versatile, so two-handed. If not, it is a 1d8, and it's considered a slashing type weapon.
Oh. Right now. I'm gonna do the 1d10. So roll a d10 for that.
Okay, rolling a d10. Eight.
Okay, so with that, you end up jumping right in the air. The rogue tries his best to dodge it, but then you end up putting the sword deep into his shoulder. Which, yeah, so
that's mean.
Yeah, so you do damage to him in the process of that, and then he pushes back a little bit, trying to get out of the sword. Now, next one we're gonna do is Arya. Your turn.
Alright, so we got a dual wielder, we got a heavy plate, and then we got a sorcerer for Daedrix.
Yes. So technically, it is a dual wielder. You have a brute, which is a warrior, and then you have a sorcerer. Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just double check this real quick for my spell. Yep. I'm a cast Sacred Fame on the heavy plate dude. So that person's gonna have to make. Oh, you said it's heavy plate, right? Like plate mail and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's a heavy plate mail. So he's
So they got to make a dexterity 12 saving throw. And I do believe. Let me double check mine. Disadvantage at dexterity, which would put them at a.
Yeah, they are Daedric, so they are like abyssal, I believe.
Acrobatics isn't affected; it's only stealth. So, DC 10 saving throw, and if it fails, yeah, target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay. So with that spell, of course, roll the d.
Um, you do realize you have to roll for that character because it's a saving throw, right?
Yes, but you're also casting the spell. Got that?
Yeah, but it's not a hit DC one.
Oh, okay.
Like Ray of Frost is. So Ray of Frost, Firebolt, those have hit DC. Sacred Flame is a saving throw, like reflex spell.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what do I need to roll
There's-
to be able to?
Just roll a d20, and it has to be pretty much a 12 or higher. Alrighty.
So do I dodge it or do I take damage?
Yep. Nope. The guy dodges it. Yeah, that's the fun part with magic is there's two different levels of spells when it comes to attacks. You have your hit DC and then your saving throw spells.
So we got that, and then now Espeon is going to take an attack. So what would you like, Espeon? Espeon's ability either they actually go on attack and bite, and tackle. He could go ahead and fusion, or they can go ahead scroll.
Fucking defense girl, Jesus. Let's see confusion on the Mage Daedric.
Roll a
percentile? Sure. Percentile is 36.
So with that, the confusion rate ahead, and so Espeon gets into the main
Yeah.
mage, and it tried to confuse the mage. Didn't really work. It makes take its head and try to focus, but it then just thinks like thing. That's really all it does. So
Daedric Mage is unaffected by side attacks.
yeah, it's nothing too crazy.
It's not really effective.
Yeah, it's not as effective, but it's just like if you're taking the high beams of a car and you're just like blinking them left and right in somebody's face, like that's what it is. So with that, we also got the Daedric Brute now. So the Brute right now is going to, because it has a shield and it has a one-handed axe. So with that, roll right now is the Daedric Brute is going to swing right now its axe at Arya. What's your armor class?
My AC is a 18. Hold on. Let me go. It was 18, but I don't know if it's what my shield equipped or not because I stopped using Sapphire last session because I'm not really a Warhammer kind of person. Pretty sure the shield's on. Yes, shield is on. So yeah, it's an 18.
It's an 18. Oh, with that, it brings down like from a heavy swipe, heavy swipe from with the axe over the head, and then you dodge it, but then it chips some of your armor arm brace a little bit to a point where it almost takes off your arm. Doesn't. Oh, it misses. Now, it's the Daedric Rogue looking right now at Arya. Now, the Daedric Rogue takes one of its knives and tries to throw its knife right at your face. So, with throwing it heavily, like you duck the dagger to a point where it hits the wall near the door, so it misses. Now, with that, we also have Solaris's turn. So Solaris is turn.
All right, who's left?
So
Is anyone dead?
no one's dead. No one's dead yet. So as I said, right, since you're it's literally a 3v3, right? You are on the left side, like I'm like right now looking like face to face, like right on your right side is Arya, and then on that side is Tag. Arya's right in the middle. You're on the left side of Arya. Tag is on the right. Right in front of Arya is a Daedric Brute or Warrior. Right in front of you is the Daedric Sorcerer, and right in front of Tag is the Rogue.
You know, it's a little unfair. They should have brought more people. Time to make this a 3v2. I whip out Ebony and I stab the rogue in its fucking face.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll a D for that.
It's ridiculous. I rolled a fucking. Wait, hold on a second. Oh wait, no, the fucking D&D Beyond stopped being a. Okay, no, that was a D12. My bad. 18 bitches.
Okay, and Ebony does 2.
Yeah, 2d8s.
So
I rolled a 7 and an 8.
oh shit. And we. Yeah, okay. So with this, you go ahead, take Ebony. Ebony is like, time to cut a bitch up. You take Ebony by
Damn right.
Take Ebony by the handle. The rogue tries to ready for you, but then when it tries to block your attack with its hand, Ebony's blade goes straight through the hand and goes straight through the rogue's head, killing it. So the rogue is dead.
Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy that good old fashioned crimson liquid, Ebony. Like wine, ain't it?
Now, with that, since Ebony does do flame damage, after that, the rogue starts burning to a crisp. You better have enough to share with the class. Okay, so now it's Lammy's turn.
All right, Lammy. It's time for you to commit another murder.
So, with this, Lammy goes ahead and takes its crown. Okay. Move the bag away from the mic. So Lammy goes ahead and takes its sword, tries to go ahead and cut the kneecap of the brute.
Can you put those fucking Funyuns down?
I'm moving the bag away from the thing.
They're just... Oh. With that, it lands a hit, and then roll of... Damn, just the damn lamb. 1d6. It does 1 damage to the brute, hitting its kneecap, making the brute stumble. So, Lammy does 1 damage. So, with that, Lammy now is like right behind the brute, right in between, like near the sorcerer. So with that, the sorcerer targets Lammy. The sorcerer ends up going ahead and tries to kick Lammy across the room. The attack hits. What's a normal attack for like a physical attack, like with hand?
Karate chop.
You know anything about that, Walter?
No. I believe of just the basic blunt punch or kick is like a 1d4.
Okay. In the process of that, Amy takes some damage, like gets kicked across the room, and then but lands on its feet. Sorcerer just went ahead and kicked Lammy.
That son of a bitch!
Alright. So now it is Tag's turn.
Tag, I need you to avenge that baby. I want you to walk up to that sorcerer. I want you to kick them in the dick, okay? I want you to kick them so hard in the dick, it ends up behind their fucking eyeballs.
All right, rolling d10. No, I got to roll a d20 for the attack and then the d10 for the damage, right?
Yeah, but then you hear a whisper during the battle. Hey son, use me. I promise you, you're not gonna have no problem.
I draw the stupid bow.
Okay. I'm ready. All right, throw that d20.
I hug Lammy while he does this. I hug Lammy and I pat him on the back of the and I rub his head and I say, "It's okay, baby. It's okay. Don't worry.
14.
That bad man won't kick you again."
All right. So okay. So
You said it was d8 for the damage, right?
So with yours right now, it's based on how far you are. So first you have to roll the d20. See if it lands.
I got a 14.
And it lands. So with that, you have to roll 2 d10s.
D10s.
D10 these nuts.
I got an 8 and 2.
8 and 2.
So 10.
So with that, you shoot Topaz. Topaz goes ahead and oh yeah, I also need you to roll a percentile.
What, a D at 100?
Yes, a D100.
80.
God damn. All right. So with that, you end up shooting the sorcerer with a it pops up. It's an arrow of its own. It is a topaz made arrow. You have unlimited arrows with it. Shoot it, and then with hitting the sorcerer, you hit the sorcerer right near like the shoulder and its heart. In the process of that, it starts shocking the sorcerer, and then in the process, stopping its heart. You killed it.
Damn.
So you
That's right.
So you ended up So you ended up doing a lot of damage, so where it was going to be very weak, and then you just ended up killing.
Oh damn!
I told you, son. I told you it'd be helpful. You got this. So, got that set. So now what's left is the brute, and it's Arya's turn.
I don't want a chance using another spell.
Yo, bro, use me, man, bro.
Oh, fuck that power.
Bro, I'm right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He nudges you.
No, I'm gonna use what was it? Radiant Flame again? Hold on. Let's pull my kid. Yeah, Sacred Flame. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again.
What number again?
DC saving throw at 12 or better.
Okay, so it lands. How much damage is he taking?
4 damage.
Okay. So with the radiant spell, goes ahead. It starts burning the armor of the Daedric brute, but with that, the Daedric brute shakes it off. So ready to go. So got Espeon already. So Espeon has the four moves: Bite, Tackle, Confuse Ray, and Defense Curl.
What were they again? Bite, Tackle, Defense Curl.
Bite, Tackle, Defense Curl, and Confuse.
We'll use Confusion again. We'll try to see if it's successful. That's the percentile.
Yes.
We have, holy shit, that's a 98.
Oh, damn.
I thought that was going to be an 18, and then the die flopped over to the 90, and I'm like, oh shit.
In the process, Espeon goes ahead and does things in regards to, using you said confusion, right?
Yeah.
Right. Using confusion on the brutes. The brutes start swinging in the air and just like trying to because he's seeing multiples of you guys, but he is almost moving a little bit away, like almost like 10, 20 feet more away from you, because he's just confused, and then like he's just like holding his head with one hand with the shield, and then he has the axe in the other. Very, very confused. So with that, the brute takes a swing. Then in the process goes ahead and hits one of the pillars in the middle of the area. There are 4 pillars. With that, the 4 pillars are connected to go ahead and hold the actual the roof together. He hits one pillar, then ends up hitting it to a point where he breaks his axe. Now it is Lammy. So with Lammy right now, Lammy starts glowing red with his crown growing horns. The process of that, what is can you check out Magic Missile for me?
Yes. Good thing I have an app just for these spells.
Yeah, it's for Magic Missile. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Evocation class, first rank spell, 120 feet. You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you could see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its targets. The darts all strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several.
What's the force damage?
Yes. I guess it's just like impact damage. Like blunt damage, I guess. It doesn't go into specifications on it. It just states that it's 1d4 plus 1 force damage. I feel like I should send you this app over so you can install it, so you can kind of go through a bunch of spells and kind of make your own little creatures and stuff with your own spell lists.
Yeah, send that to
Send me that too.
Yeah, I got you, Doug.
Yeah, send us both.
Yeah, I need to learn how to
Take a
figure out what
screenshot of it in the
to
Play Store and drop it in the Discord chat.
So,
Oh, no, that I don't have a Play Store. I'm a filthy iPhone user.
so Lammy casts it. Lammy casts it. It hits, and then with hitting the brute with all three abilities, the brute is now weakened, and with that, he's still trying to hold his own, but his armor has been broken. Now he still has his shield, and he's using the handle of the axe to be a weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Solaris' turn before Lammy, but we'll do Solaris right now.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's my bad because I have it organized wrong here. So you'll take the next turn. So it's your turn for that.
Alright. Alright. I think I still have the Wabbit. Oh wait, no, I don't have the Wabbajack anymore. I forgot.
So you have Ebony, you have Ruby as your weapons, and I know you had a staff.
Yeah, I had this staff that I use.
Remember, Ruby's the Ruby dagger. Got the Ruby.
Alright, I'm gonna use Ruby.
Why you gotta use me though? I don't know why. It's dirty.
Ruby,
it's
stop
nasty.
Ruby, stop complaining. You're gonna help me shank this motherfucker.
But then my blade is gonna get dirty. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be hard to clean. And all germs.
Listen here, you little shit. I will clean you off after I stab this motherfucker. Honestly, it won't even look much different because you are a ruby blade.
Fine.
I rolled a 16.
Alright, you rolled a 16. Okay. And then you gotta roll 1d10 for.
I got an 8.
Okay. So with that, where are you aiming for? What, you aiming for something?
I shank him in the titty.
So you end up plunging Ruby right in the chest of the Daedric brute, bringing him
in the eyes.
Bringing him to go ahead and spout out blood from his mouth, but he is still ready to go.
How the fuck are you alive?
It's a brute. It's one of the crazy ones right here. So now it is Taig's turn.
Does Topaz want to come out again?
Oh hell yeah, I want to go and do it. Remember, you have the ability. You remember, Topaz can also split apart into two short swords.
And it seems more useful.
Restroom real quick.
He seems more useful as a bow. All right, 19, D19.
So D19, we're gonna be using the bow still, or we're gonna use the two daggers.
He seems more useful to me as a bow.
Okay. Now that 19. Okay.
All right. 2 D8s. 16. What the fuck?
Oh. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're close up, it is 2D. So with that, you aim the bow right at the brute. In the process, the arrow goes straight through to the bow's head, taking his head right off his shoulder, and then attaching his head to one of the pillars.
Magic bow.
Yep.
I don't need to roll D100 for this?
Oh no, because he's dead already. He was literally on the brink of dying, so you already killed him.
Alright, okay.
So, alright, you guys defeated all three of them. In the process of this, you guys get experience from this, and you get amount of 210 points of experience. Each one of them were 70 points of experience. So,
How much was it?
210.
Yeah.
How do I apply that on here?
There's something with the settings. So,
Edit character. If you're on D&D Beyond, you go to edit character, and then it'll load up the character builder, and you can apply it manually. Mine never wants to work while we're in game.
I put it in the chat so you. So, with that, got that. With that, with the actual damage that is done, after that, you see that they're all dead, and you see that the 3 guards are dead. In the process, you are in a main hall of a castle. In the process, you see nothing but an empty castle with broken furniture, fire on the floor, tapestry on fire and burning. And now you guys go to try to look look around the castle. But we will do that for next time.
There's nothing to apply the XP on here. What the fuck?
Alright, so when you're in your character sheet, not your actual character sheet, but like where all your characters would be,
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond, there's going to be, I'm on mobile, so I have 3 white dots, and then there's the edit character.
Edit character.
Yep, and then I'll pull up the character building section.
Character app, yes.
Yep, and then you should be able to go through your character's like settings, and then they'll have the XP thing. You can add the XP on through there.
Through the class?
Yeah.
It's only letting me like up my level. It's like saying like go from level 2 to level 3. It's not like apply XP.
You might have your set as the milestones instead of the XP rate. That's why.
Milestone advancement. Yep. That's what it's on.
Yep. No, but you guys switch that to the XP part.
So everybody shares the XP regardless, and that guys level up around the same.
Is everyone else leveling up?
Yes, everybody gets to everybody gets 210.
All right, level trace.
Everybody's level 3 right now. So add in or what's level.
All right, can I get a heal, please?
Can I get what?
Can I get a heal, please?
A heal?
I've been walking around like with 3 damage applied to me this whole time. I'm surprised I didn't get another hit.
Well, when we do this, we go into a long rest, so you end up getting healed anyway.
Okay.
So with that, as I said, you guys gotta make sure that it's all up to level 3. Say that. Make sure to bring characters to level 3. Okay, we're just from. Alright. So we go ahead and close this out. Go ahead. One quick second. Alright guys, if you guys have not yet, by all means go ahead. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, show your support to the EHC community. Turn on your bell, hit that notification for when we get different types of videos or streams and but with that guys, thank you very much for doing so, for your support. Stay tuned for another D&D session, which will be next Sunday. Remember that there's always something amazing on the horizon.